Hi, welcome to my channel where I speak about the meaning of life. In this video I'm going to talk about light versus duality. Now in my former video I already spoke about what the light is, what it does. It gives peace, harmony, happiness, abundance. All these things are which you can call positive. Now, what I mentioned as well before is that we are living in a confusion, and this confusion is created through our mind, which is bringing something to that light, making kind of an opposite to it. And that's what we call the negativity. So we're going to talk about the light versus duality, and therein the positive and the negativity side. Now, as I said before, the light is abundance, love, happiness, peace, harmony, and is even limitless. It doesn't have any limit. It can just create and create in its beauty and its harmony. But the moment you let dark come into the mind, with dark I mean negative, you will bring light in the duality. And duality is positive, negative, light, dark. There is something in the opposite. So you bring the light in the duality as well, changing the characteristics of the light. That means in the duality, we have boundaries and conditions. And that is what we have in the duality, causing the light to be disrupted. So you change actually the characteristic of the light because you think in duality and therefore in darkness. So characteristics of the light is to compare with what we call positive. And I don't want you to swap it around, because in our mind we already, because of the confusion, we have positive, negative. So we think in positive, negative. And we need to get away from that, because the light has characteristics like positive in our mind, but it is not. It is positive, yeah? But not with a boundary, not with the negative part in it, not with the opposite. To be clear, positive with boundaries is not the light. So I hope you understand that. What we see then is not the truth of the light. Now, as I said before, what we made in our mind with the negativity is kind of people often say something like, hey, we live in an illusion. Now, the result of our illusion is not an illusion, unfortunately, but in our mind, it is an illusion, and that's the duality thinking. So I call this part a non-existing part, and I'm going to explain this to you. The non-existing part is the duality. And you might say, hey, wait, I feel it, and it does exist. No, in the light it does not exist. And I'm going to use, as an example, the lamp. You see here a dark space. Now, when we put in a dark space the light will shine. Yeah? So there will be light. The more light it shines, then the darkness will go away. So the The light is taking away that darkness. But when you have a room with light, I want you to put darkness next to it. You can't. You can't put darkness next to the light. You can't. You can create shadow. And that is the duality. That is that negativity that brings actually the characteristics of the light into the duality. In our belief, like, hey, there is positive and negative, but it's a shadow. It does not have, I would call it, a right, an existence. Because the darkness needs the light to actually be created. So you make the shadow in the light. But the light is the light shines, so the light is existence. Now let's go to our feelings. Yeah, you have positive and negative. Now let's check experiences. You can have positive experience, which are, for example, I love you. You can do this. You are good. Yeah, maybe you get a promotion, you feel happy. When you get these things that are positive experiences, your heart opens. You feel love and happy in the right way. Yeah. A negative experience is like you get a punishment for not doing something right. Or when something say, I don't love you. I hate you. You are not good. Those are negative experiences. To make that really clear, because some people can make a negative experience being maybe even positive, because maybe it's get attention. Yeah? So positive really brings love and happiness. Now, what happens to the heart, and actually the heart chakra? The heart chakra opens. We feel love. Think about it. When you, for example, fall in love, your heart opens. You are limitless. You can do anything. Yeah? But the moment when there are negative experiences, the heart closes. So the heart chakra closes. You feel that. And you get feelings of hurt, pain, depression, scared. Now these are all about that positive and negative and what it does with your heart. Now I want you to think about this. Where do you want to be? What do you want to feel? Check out my next video, which will be about love. Thank you for listening. My name is Dorita. Subscribe and follow.